Aloha, this is Magdalena, Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock. And I come to you today not with a live stream like usually, but with a video. So I recorded it a little bit earlier because I knew that I wouldn't be able to go live today. So I'm recording it earlier for you to see on Friday. And a little bit like a side topic, this recording process made me realize why I like live streams so much, more than videos, because I am such a perfectionist. And when I go live, then I just go live. I cannot change anything. And I sometimes watch these live streams later and I'm like, whoa, that was like, I said something really weird, or I looked really weird, or something was really raw, but you cannot change it because it's live. And on a video, I have this thought at the back of my head that I can always start over and I can always produce beautiful sentences and I can always try again and again and again. So this is the third time when I'm recording this video, and I promised myself that it will be the last time that I'm going to do it like a live stream. So just flow of thoughts, flow of words, without cuts, without thinking that I can do it more beautifully or perfect or whatever, because done is better than perfect. And I want to have it done because the topic that I have for you today is really something. And this is the idea that I came up with quite some time ago, and I put it in my notebook with ideas for live streams and videos. And today's topic is not so good things about being a massage therapist and disadvantages of being a masseuse and drawbacks and limitations and why I sometimes really don't like my job. And I'm gonna give you five reasons, 5 areas of this profession that might be really difficult and challenging. And the very reason why I even want to talk about it, I think there are 2. First reason why I picked this topic now is because I was teaching massage at the end of September, so not so long ago, and this is part of my job, teaching other people how to be massage therapists, how to do Hawaiian lomi lomi massage. And I feel that it's kind of fair to talk not about only beautiful moments and how fulfilling this job is and how can it become a life path and life changer and a tool for self-development, which I always presented like this, but sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's nasty, sometimes it's tiring, sometimes I really want to do anything else but massaging. And I kind of feel that it's fair to give you a full picture, especially if you are thinking about being a massage therapist, because you might get this idea reading my blog and fan page and watching my live streams that it's really a dream job, that it's like the best of the best things that you can do because you help people and you change their lives. And this is all true. I really think that it is an amazing job, and at this moment of my life it is definitely the best job for me, and I am absolutely happy and grateful that this is the job that I can do, being a massage therapist and helping people and really helping them change their lives and improve their lives and get better and healthier, which to some of them it's a really big game changer in their everyday activities and functioning. And many people have really amazing stories about how massage sessions help them improve. So this is amazing. and this job is fulfilling and beautiful, but, or even not but, and at the same time, sometimes it's really tiring, or it's really frustrating, or it's really hard. And I want to tell you why. 5 reasons, like I said. Thing number one, which is on one hand kind of obvious when you think about it, but many people do not fully realize the consequences of it. And I didn't fully realize the consequences of it. And it is that it is a physical job, with all the consequences of this job being physical. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. When you think about massage, you obviously see it as a physical activity. So there is me, a masseuse, who is doing some kind of physical activity around you and your body. And many people ask me, after almost 2 hours of massage, if I am not tired. And in most situations, I am not. But it is because I know what to do not to be tired. Because my first intention is that this massage has to give me energy, and I want to feel better after the session than before. Not only you, not only the person on the table. Which doesn't change the fact that sometimes I am tired, or sometimes I am so tired before the massage and I really don't feel like doing it. And this is something that massage therapists usually don't talk about, that sometimes we really don't feel like giving this session. And usually during the session it changes, because Lomi Lomi energizes me, and after the session I feel really good. But I had some situations, this whole video is going to be like a little confession, by the way. I had some situations when I really didn't feel well before the session. And when I got the message, or I really didn't feel well during the day, and when I got the message that somebody canceled, for example, I was like, oh, thank you, all the gods there, that I don't need to do this massage. And I know that I'm not the only one massage therapist in the world who feels like this. But on the other hand, nobody talks about it, or not many people talk about it. I remember when I was starting almost 3 years ago, and I was learning massage, it took me months until I was able to give a massage session without feeling pain in my lower back. Because it simply took me some time to learn how to position my body next to the table, how to work with my own body weight and balance and gravity, and what to do not to get tired. So my first months of learning Lomi and giving massages were actually months of pain, of my own pain, of my pain in my lower back. Because again, it is a physical job, and like with every physical activity, if you don't know how to do it right, you either get tired, or you can hurt yourself, you can injure yourself, and eventually you hate it because it's something that brings you pain. And that was my situation few times, that I really didn't like it because I felt pain during the massage or after. And it was just my determination and working with my own body that made me, I made this decision like, okay, either I'm gonna quit this because it brings me pain, or I'm going to master my own body and learn how to not be in pain. And I chose the second option, as you can see, because I'm still here, I didn't quit. But this is another consequence of Lomi Lomi being a physical job, and massage therapy in general being a physical job, that I absolutely have to take care of my physical body, otherwise I am not able to work. Which means that I have to do some physical activities like yoga, stretching, or self-massage, or walk, or running, or swimming, or whatever. I simply have to do it, because if I do not do it, and sometimes I don't, because I feel lazy or because I'm like, I don't need it, like they say in mixed Icelandic and English. I don't feel like it, and then I feel the consequences, and then I'm like, oh shit, I should have done this yoga in the morning, because now I really feel the difference. I really feel that my body is stiff. So it's it's not a disadvantage on its own that you need to take good care of your body, because it's good, it's a motivation, but it is something that, in a way, I don't have a choice. I just have to. I have to think about my body first, and I have to have it as a part of my job. And I only start to understand it after 3 years of massage career that taking care of my body, it's a part of my job, it's a part of my profession, and it is my responsibility. Otherwise, I will simply not be able to work. And this whole area of massage therapy and physical as a physical job, and what does it mean in practice, this is recently my big little obsession. And when we had this Lomi Lomi training, it was like a huge part of the training when I was teaching my students how to stand next to the table, how to have your back straight all the time, how to work with your legs, how to use gravity, what to do not to get tired. And it was, to the point of absurd almost, when they were learning some backstroke, and the only thing I cared about is if they feel good, if they feel that they can rest here, if they don't feel any pain, because I know the cost, because I know that it is something that might be really discouraging. And yes, I had some massages, I done some massages, and they still happen now, that I end up a massage and I feel tired and I feel in pain and my back is not good. And I know it is because I didn't take good care of myself before the massage or during the massage. And I know that having a job that is a physical job, it has impact on my body. And I know that I need to take extra care of my body. And it's something that I want to put out there if you are thinking about being a massage therapist. I don't think that you need to be especially strong or muscly or whatever. My Kumulomi, so my teacher of Lomi Lomi, she is a short and tiny woman, but unbelievably strong, because she knows how to work with her body and gravity. So you don't need to be like physically strong or muscly or God knows what to be a massage therapist, at least not in Lomi Lomi, but you need to remember that this is a physical job with all the consequences of it being physical. So that was number one. Number two, which used to be a source of huge frustration for me, like enormous, and crying and really thinking about, maybe not about quitting, but about I don't know, doing what. I was just so hopeless and frustrated. And this number two is sexual harassment at work. I have my own business, so I am my own boss. So I have nobody above me. I have just people who come to me, my clients, and I massage both men and women. There was a time in my career when I was massaging much more men. Now it is almost equal. There are some months when I have more women, and there are some months when I have more men. And I am, I don't want to say an exception, but I am one of these massage therapists who chose to massage men. And I know some of my friends, practitioners of Lomi Lomi in some other countries, who, for various reasons, or for one reason actually, decided not to massage men because of the sexual harassment that they were experiencing. And this is something I was experiencing as well. In fact, I did a whole 1 hour or even over 1 hour live stream some time ago about massaging men and about some really nasty and inappropriate comments that I got. And this is something I was completely not thinking about, and I was completely unaware when I thought about learning massage and starting my massage career. And life very quickly showed me that this is the case. And I know that it is the case for many female massage therapists and male massage therapists. And in my case, in 99.9%, it ends online. So I used to receive, now it's much less, but it still happens every now and then, receive some messages asking about a happy ending, which, by the way, I really didn't know that it means ejaculation. So I had to find that out, learn that, like, what the hell is happy ending? I mean, all my massages and like have a happy ending. People just, they're happy at the end. Isn't this the happy ending? So receiving all kinds of messages asking about happy ending, so ejaculation or massaging without a cover, or do I do happy ending for some extra money and all this. And yes, this is just online. Nobody ever, stood in front of me and asked, hey girl, do you do, excuse my language, blowjobs during the massage for extra money? It never happened, in a real life. It was just online, but still it was enough to really, really, really frustrate me and to start thinking that, okay, it's either something seriously wrong with me, or seriously wrong with men, or seriously wrong with this world, or maybe my message is unclear, or this or that. And I was really doubting myself, and I had a huge crisis at some point. I think it was last year, when I had a really huge crisis about this topic, about sexual harassment, and getting really unpleasant messages from men interested in my massage, or they were not interested in the massage that I give. They were interested in erotic massage. And that was frustrating, that was nasty, that was unpleasant, and that was stressful. But eventually it made me a very assertive person and a very boundaried person. And eventually it made me be so clear about my message and so boundaried, then these messages almost stopped. Or if they happen, then I just really don't bother, and I either don't answer or I block these people, and I'm not touched by this anymore. But like I said, I know some female massage therapists who, because of this, they decided not to massage men. And I know some male massage therapists who were receiving these kind of messages from men or from women, asking about some sexual services during massage. And I have nothing against sexual or erotic massages, but when this is not your service, or when this is not even close to your massage service, and you keep getting these questions, then believe me, it is something that can be really frustrating, and really, in my case, it was something that was really putting me in doubts. And as for sexual harassment, one more thing, I'm the lucky one, or not the lucky one, I might be the lucky one. I'm the one who I actually never experienced any, I'm like talking and hesitating, because I actually did experience some kind of sexual harassment in my massage studio. There was never anything physical, but I remember one client who, after he took a shower after a massage, and when he left the bathroom, he winked and he said, "Next time you should join me under the shower." And I consider this a violation of my boundaries, and in my opinion, it was a sexual harassment. And he never came back. And even if he wanted to, I would never massage him, because sometimes people don't understand it, but massaging somebody, when you massage somebody, a really special bond creates. And it is really about trust, and it's really about care, and it's really about love. And I am not able to massage somebody who puts me in discomfort in the first place. So I had situations like men were asking about some sexual massage, and that put me in discomfort. And they were like, no, never mind, so I will just come for a normal massage. And then I was asking myself, okay, am I able to massage this person now, knowing that he was actually hoping for something more? So this whole area of sexualizing massage and sexual harassment, it can be really frustrating, and it can be the reason when you really think about quitting or really seriously doubting yourself and your profession and your message behind the massage. So that was number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna have a quick look at my notes. Because I have my notes, like always recently during the videos. So number 3, again, it's something that is not being talked about in the massage business. At least I never heard massage therapists talking about it. And it is something that puts me sometimes in discomfort. And this number three thing is that people are different, and different people come to massage therapy. And every now and then, luckily for my case, it's really rarely, but every now and then there comes a person who, to put it nicely, doesn't take enough care of their personal hygiene. So they smell, basically. And I never had any kind of problem with people's body and how it looks. So I massage every kind of body. I massage big people and really skinny people. I massage people with scars or some body deformations, or really people with bodies that we would consider outside the norm, I would say. And I never had any, and I never have any problem with how the body looks, even if it's body with some deformations or scars or anything that people might be afraid of, that it might be repulsive. Never ever for me. It's a body that needs massage, and especially if it's a body with some scars or with some deformations, either genetic or because of some accident, then it's usually the body that needs even more massage and more love and more loosening up tensions. But something that is really difficult for me is the smell. And like I said, happily and luckily for me, it doesn't happen often that people are smelly, but it did happen to me a few times, and it was difficult, and it was horrible, and it was frustrating, and it was this moment when I was thinking, like, what am I doing with my life? So a suggestion from me is that if you're not sure if you are fresh for the massage, then at least in my studio there is a shower, so you can always take a shower. And I had clients, not often, but sometimes, who take a shower before the massage. So it's always an option. And yeah, I'm just not gonna maybe talk more about it, but I hope that you kind of feel me and you feel what I'm trying to say here, that this is something that I was also completely not thinking about when I was pursuing my massage career, that people are different and I'm gonna get massage clients who will put me in discomfort because they do not take enough care of their personal hygiene. And I'm not even talking about sweat, like we all sweat, and when it's just like a momentary thing, it's not a problem for me, but it is a big problem when I have a feeling that somebody didn't shower for 3 days, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to end here. Number 4, a reason why sometimes this job is really frustrating is something that I especially feel recently, because I'm in a transition moment and changing my business model and going massage full time, which will happen in January. So there will be some changes in Aloha Magdalena studio in January, but I will be talking about more of that in January. But this is the topic that I'm thinking about a lot recently, and I think many massage therapists actually don't think about it that much until they kind of reach the point where I am now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this for a fourth reason. It is that massaging people, it's like a one-on-one business. So when I massage, I earn money. When I don't massage, I don't earn money. And if I want to have a bigger income, I can either massage more, I can raise prices, or I can find another way where I can work with a group of people, like having massage workshops or massage trainings. And the first reason it is frustrating is this: when I massage, I earn money. When I don't massage, I don't earn money. So this is my passion, and this is like a big part of my life that I give my whole heart to. But this is also my job, something that makes me pay my bills and buy food. So I am constantly aware of the fact that this is something that I have to do it in order to earn money, in order to have money. So what is extremely frustrating for me most of the time is when somebody books a session, and if they cancel before, if they let me know that they cancel, then it's okay. I understand that everything can happen, and it happened sometimes in my massage career that I was canceling sessions as well because of some unexpected things happening in my life. So if somebody books a session and they cancel, then it's okay. But if somebody books a session and they just do not show up, then I really feel like kicking something, or not somebody, but like really, like I'm gonna kick my massage bed or a wall, or I'm just gonna really explode in a moment. Because first of all, it is just highly disrespectful. Like, if you make a commitment, then either cancel it if you don't want to come or cannot come, or just simply come and just show up. But if you choose just not to come, then you put me in double distress, because, like, first of all, my first thought is always, oh my goodness, maybe something happened to that person, because they should be here at 5. it's 5:10. I sent them a reminder yesterday to their phone number, so I hope that they remind. It's 5:10, and my first thought, because I'm so naive, it is always like, oh my God, I hope that nothing happened to them, that they didn't have like accident, or nothing happened to their children or whatever. I'm always so, empathetic. But usually it just turns out that people didn't care. They just decided that they're not gonna come, and then decided that it's okay not to inform me, which is not okay. Because waiting list for my massage at this moment is it's quite long. It's like usually 1 or 2 weeks in advance, most of the time. So this is the spot that somebody could really use. And I had situations like this, that somebody calls me in the morning and they are asking for the session in the evening because they really need it. And I feel that they really need it. And I unfortunately have to tell them no, because I have a session for the evening, and then the person for the evening just doesn't show up. And it's like a double frustration, because I don't earn any money. And yes, part of the reasons why, a big part of the reason why I do massage is for money. This is a topic for another video. So I don't earn any money, and this is my frustration number one. And my frustration number two is that I'm thinking that somebody could have used this spot, and somebody could be here right now getting relief in pain and getting some help that they really need. And again, it doesn't happen that often in my business. It used to happen more. Now it almost never happens that somebody books a session and doesn't show up. But still, sometimes it is the case. And this is the moment of this like really feeling helpless, because like what I can do, like the only consequence in my case is that if you book a session and you do not show up, you are unable to book another session through the online system, or you are banned forever from booking online. And this is something that will be changing. Probably again, since New Year, there will be a little bit different booking system. Plus, like I said, this is now not a big problem. I am blessed with really amazing clients who just show up, or if they know that they will be late, they just let me know. And it's no problem that you are late, even if it's 15 minutes, as long as I know that you are late. So I'm not waiting there and thinking, is he gonna come? Is she gonna come? Or did they forget? Or did something happen to them? Because this is really frustrating and stressful and just really not nice part of this job. And again, when I think about myself 3 years ago, happy and completely oblivious, that's the word? Oblivious about what is ahead of me in a massage world. This was something I was never thinking about, because to me it's obvious that if I have an appointment, I show up. If I cannot show up, then I just call and let the people know that I will not show up, because there is a person on the other side of this arrangement. There is not a robot that is going to massage you. It's me, or it's some other massage therapist that is going to massage you, and they are waiting for you. And if they are me, then they are first they are worrying about you, and then they are frustrated. So let me know if you cannot come. Thank you. And yeah, and like I also said, this is this kind of business that if you want to have bigger income, you either have to massage more, or you need to raise prices, or you need to hire people, or you need to find a different business model, like working partly online, having online courses and events, or having some group events, or having massage courses. And I am in this transition moment right now, because like I said, many things will change in January, and I'm thinking, and I will have some much more time for doing all kinds of things around massage. So I will have more time. I will have time for morning sessions and noon sessions, and I am really in the process now of creating some idea for group classes for people who want to not even learn massage, but just experience massage on themselves and on each other. So it will be a little bit like yoga classes, but with massage. So that's just like a little leak of what I'm planning for you, and more will come at the beginning of the year probably. And number 5 of why I'm being a massage therapist is not always a dream job and a good thing. And number five is kind of funny in a way, but it can be frustrating as well. And it is my personal thing, but I was talking to some of my colleagues, and I know that some of them have exactly the same problem. And the problem is that when you like go into massage business, and when you become a massage, or not even into massage business, when you simply start learning massage, even if you just give it to your family and friends, or whether you're a professional or not, your perception of massages and receiving massages changes. I don't know if it is like this for everybody. If you are a massage therapist, you can let me know if this is like this for you, but it is definitely like this for me. So I receive quite many messages as well, massages, because remember, number 1, that this is a physical job, so I need to take extra care of my physical body in order to be able to do this job. So part of me taking extra care of my physical body is getting massages. But I am unable to really fully and 100% go into the massage experience in 99% of cases, because at the back of my head I have this like, oh, that feels nice. I wonder how she did it. Oh, it feels really good. I wonder how I could do it to my clients, so because it feels so good in these particular muscles. Oh, I'm like, oh no, I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. I need to remember not to do anything similar to my people. So in a way, receiving massage is also a learning process for me. But sometimes I don't want it. Sometimes I would just like to lay down and receive and really do not analyze it. And in my case, it's something that it's really hard for me to turn it off. But it is also kind of like an indicator for me of a really good massage. Because my definition of a really good massage is when I either completely drift off and I'm really just in my own personal space, and this voice at the back of the head is really turned off, and I can just be and experience and just feel and go into my personal own personal processes during the massage. And I get massages like this. I'm happy and lucky and blessed to have massage therapists around me who give amazing massages that are able to turn off that little voice for me. But in many cases, when I receive any kind of like physical, treatment, it is this kind of like, okay, how it feels, what is pushing, what is pulling, how does it feel in my muscles, what is getting released. And I very often ask myself, like, why does it feel so good? And how can I give these good feelings to my clients in my own way, in my own technique? So it's kind of this, being at massage school all the time. And especially during Lomi Lomi trainings, that when I am a student and we have 5 days of giving massages and getting massages, and I am in this learning mode. So when I give massage, I am in learning mode, and when I receive massage, I am also in learning mode. So giving feedback and thinking like, how does it feel for me? Does it feel good, or is it painful? Is it not painful? Da 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 da. That sometimes it is kind of difficult for me to fully go into the experience. And I'm smiling all the time when I'm talking to you about this fifth reason, because like I don't consider it like a big problem or a big thing, but it's also something that I was not aware of, that once you go into massage world, and once you start learning massages, then you start to receive massages in a different way, and then you start to look at any kind of physical therapy and body work, whether it's dance or any kind of like a physical body activity and body work. You start to look at it in a little bit different way, or at least in my case. So again, if you're a massage therapist, you can let me know if it was like this for you. And that's it. That was these 5 reasons that sometimes really frustrate me and sometimes really put me in doubt, and sometimes I was crying because of this or that from this list that I presented you. And I think that one of the worst things is that many of these things from the list is something that is not that much spoken about in the massage world. So for a long time I was living in the belief that maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm the only one who gets sexually offensive messages. Maybe I'm the only one who gets like smelly clients. Maybe I'm the only one who gets no-shows, so people who book and do not show. Maybe I'm the only one who is in pain after the massage. Maybe I'm the only one who cannot relax when I receive massage. And this was, I think, the worst part of this whole story, that I had a feeling that maybe I'm the only one, because especially around the massage that I'm doing, Hawaiian Lomi Lomi, there is like a lot of beautiful narration, because it is a beautiful massage. And also on my fan page and on my website and on my blog, you will find mostly like really beautiful narration about it, because I really believe that this is massage that has potential of changing lives, both of people who receive it and changing lives of people who give it. But sometimes this narration is so beautiful and so fluffy and so amazing, and all these rainbows and high consciousness and energy and God knows what. And I don't feel it, because currently I'm in pain, because my lower back pain hurts after the massage that I gave, or I don't feel it because I just got some really nasty message from somebody and I don't know what to do. Then I was thinking like, oh my God, maybe I am not a part of this world. Maybe I don't fit there. Maybe I am not a good massage therapist if these things happen for me. And this is another reason of me putting this video here out there. And please share it with everybody who you think might be interested in the topic, so they know that they are not the only one. Because when I think about it now, that was the worst. And what I was doing, I was talking to my teacher, I was talking to my massage friend and asking her like, hey, did this ever happen to you? Kind of like, texting to each other a little bit like under the table, because it's many things from this list is something not spoken about. So it was just kind of like under the table, so nobody knows that maybe I'm a shitty masseuse because I feel bad after the massage, or I get like really weird clients or something. So that's a part of my mission, to just openly talk about the shadows of the massage world. And if you are thinking about being a massage therapist, then at least you know what is waiting for you. And still, it is just a small part. Like most of it, it is unicorns and rainbows. It really is. But sometimes this small part is really enough to put you in tears. Or in my case, it is really enough to put me in tears and frustration and really feeling like kicking something or like just quitting. If you think that this video is helpful and interesting, again, I will ask you to please share it with anybody who you feel might be interested. And thank you so much for watching. And I'm doing a little experiment here now, because I know that my videos are long and my live streams are long. So if you watched until this point, you know, till the very end, if you've been with me through the whole video till the very end, could you please post a green heart in the comment so I know that you watched it till the end. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. Aloha!